So finding an agent is not a clear-cut process, because how can you find a legitimate agent versus an illegitimate agent? How can you trust that agent? Here's one underlining rule of thumb. There is no such thing as acting modeling agencies. If you're in an acting modeling agency, you disagree with me, go fuck yourself. But generally, the acting modeling world are not related. And most reputable agents are one or the other. Acting modeling agencies are basically trying to get you to do promo work. So you go and you're the person holding the drink at the mall. What you need to do is find good agents that work in film, in television, and or commercials, and or voice. Sometimes agents will only do film and television. Sometimes they'll only do commercials. Sometimes they'll only be voice agents. Sometimes it'll be an agency that does all of it. One is not necessarily better than the other. Usually it actually depends on the industry you're in. So what happens in LA is different than what happens in Atlanta. It's different than what happens in Toronto. But let's think about getting started. Strategy 1, go to the union website and see if they have a directory of agents. Chances are they will, and you can start there, reaching out, and you can make a short list of agents. Strategy 2, go on acting groups in your town, your city, and say, and ask. And don't just do this once, because sometimes you'll ask once and no one will listen to you. Do it once every couple of days for like a month. What are some good agents in town? What are some good agencies? What are the best agencies? What are good agencies for new actors? Ask these questions on Facebook. Suppose you live in Chicago, you say Chicago acting. You live in Dallas, actors of Dallas. Dallas acting, acting Alice, Dallas, actors, Dallas, Dallas actors. Every combination of that, join all those groups. Subsequently, you might find more auditions that way too. But post in them. Can anyone recommend some good agents? What are some of the biggest agents in town? What are good agents for actors who are starting out? Does anyone know any good agents for commercials? Any voice actors can recommend good agencies for voice acting? Post these and make a directory, make a little short list. The last strategy, the third strategy, is get IMDb Pro. And I know that's expensive. It's like $150 a year. Share it between 4 people. Find local actors who, like let's say from your acting class or what have you, find local actors on IMDb Pro, okay? Actors who you might have seen in like doing like a little part in some show that you know was filmed in Atlanta, for example. Find those actors and then find their agencies. It'll be an IMDb Pro. If you see, oh, these 3 people who are always in all the shows that are filmed here, good. Find out who their agents are. And those are the people who you reach out to. You make a little list of them. So those are 3 ways to find agents. Once you find those agents, I mean, you can also do a Google search, but who knows what you'll come up with, right? But once you find those agents, you have to go to their websites. Never go to their location. If you go to their websites, they will always have a little option for submissions. And they will tell you how they like actors to see them. Almost every single one in big, bold titles will say, do not come to our office. That's how adamant they are about it. And you risk burning that bridge. But some agents are going to be like this. Send us a physical copy of your headshot and resume. Send us an email with your headshot and resume. Send us a demo reel. Send us all 3. Or we will accept on phone calls on Tuesday and Wednesday. Each of them will have different criteria by which they see potential new actors to join their agency. Using the first 3 strategies, make a short list. What I did is I did all of those strategies and I saw where the overlap was, where were the same agencies I was seeing over and over again, and I made a list of 20. Then, my top 5, I looked at their websites and I sent them submissions based on what they wanted. I waited 2 weeks. I heard nothing. So I went to the second list of 5 and I sent those out. Don't call to see if they've gotten your submission. Don't call to see if they've looked at it. They have. They just didn't want to see you. And that's okay. That's why you make a short list of 5, 10, then my next 15, and then my 20, and all in little stages of 5. When I started out acting, I did that and had 0 callbacks. 0 people wanted to see me. After 2 years, So what did I do? I waited 3 months. I found more agents to reach out to, but then I resubmitted to all those agencies again. And I managed to get a bunch more callbacks because in that 3-month period, I took another class, I booked 2 more roles, and I had some different headshots because I was doing all the strategies from the previous video. Subsequently, that also kept me sharp. It kept me feeling like I was an actor. And there you are. This is how you get on the road to becoming an actor. I recommend spending at least 1 year, 1 to 2 years if you're just starting out, doing what we've covered in these videos. But once you get that agent, remember, you have to keep acting. Whether it's going to acting classes, which can be expensive, doing improv, or trying to get a group of people together on a Facebook group or through your agency that once a week show up and just run lines from TV shows. Whatever it is, find a way to keep acting that isn't just taking a once a week class once you become a professional actor. Acting is a muscle, and just like every muscle, you have to exercise it to keep it sharp, to keep it strong. So good luck. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out. theactorsplace.org. Send me a message, send me an email, ask me questions. Always happy to help. Good luck, up and coming actor, and I'll see you on set.